Inland Sports.
And now join us here on the Inland Sports Show, one of our local swim stars here in the Inland Empire, and you might recognize her last name as well. It is Brooke Batdorf from Norte, Vista High School, breaking records this season and getting ready for CIF. Brooke, congrats on a big freshman season for you at Norte Vista. Did you even maybe, surprise yourself this year?
Thank you. Honestly, I really did. I came into this knowing that Norte Vista isn't necessarily an aquatic school and that I had opportunity to do really good. But I feel like, especially last night, I really did surprise myself.
So you're very humble and modest, but we got to talk about all the records that you were able to break this season. So you broke, what was it, 5 school records? What school records did you break as a freshman at Norte Vista?
I broke the 100 free, the 2 IM, the 100 fly, the 500 free, and the 100 breaststroke.
Okay, so of those 5 events, do you have a favorite or one that you feel like, man, I'm most strong in this one?
Of those, definitely the 2 IM, 100 fly, 500 free are my primary events. 100 breast, I don't like that much, and I'm not great at it.
Hey, can you tell that stranger to get out of here?
Shoo.
But yeah, obviously
you're real fish is.
That is, ladies and gentlemen, Ken Batdorf, the head coach of your Norte Vista football team.
You tell them, hey, when I go to the ocean, I'm the one they roll in, not her.
Yeah. She's probably saying
with your own.
Yeah. So Brooke, obviously you're good in all those events, and you say you feel like you have events that you're maybe stronger in, or you like a little bit more. But as you prepare for CIF, as we do this interview, it's before prelims. But as you go to prelims, what's your goal? Do you want to make it to the CIF finals in all 5 events for an individual?
The way it works for swimming, you can only have 2 individual events and 2 relays.
Oh, okay.
So I'm so excited because my team was able to qualify for the 2 relays, the 200 medley relay and the 400 medley, 400 free relay. So I'm doing those 2 events, and then I have to choose between my events that I did qualify for and decide what my 2 individuals are going to be.
Have you decided yet, or is that top secret still?
It's not top secret. I have to talk to my club coach tonight because, just to see what she feels would be best too. But I'm leaning towards, I'm doing the 100 fly, but I don't know if I'm going to do 2 IM or 500 free.
Okay. So 5 school records. You also broke a River Valley League record. What was that one?
The 200 IM, I broke that yesterday with a time of 2:23:69. Have that memorized. That was great. Rebecca Moreno had a record from 2013, and I didn't even have an idea that I was going to break that this season.
And what's crazy is if people are watching this interview, I should probably repeat this, that Brooke is only a freshman. So you still have 3 more years of high school to probably break and re-break in your own records and all these events, or maybe even add more records to it when it's all said and done. So Brooke, let's rewind to the start of your freshman year at Norte Vista. Did you have goals in mind for your first year? I know you're a water polo star too, but at least swimming wise, what were the goals that you had for yourself?
This year, my goals for swim were break some school records, qualify for CIF. That's really all I wanted to do because I knew CIF was a really big deal. I wanted to get there. And honestly, some of the school records, they just came along. I knew I was going to break at least 2, maybe 3, but I did not expect to break all these, especially that league record.
That's awesome. Have your times in the different events, have they gradually gotten faster and faster over the course of the season?
Yeah, the first meet of the season, I feel like I had a pretty good meet. I went around my personal bests from club seasons. And then yesterday I PR'd by 7 seconds in the 2 IM and 3 seconds in the 100 fly.
So We just saw your dad a couple of minutes ago. I got to ask about your dad as well. So obviously he's probably a competitive guy, and and wants you to do well. And Brooke, I'm going to bring this back to me just for a second because I've got two daughters. One of them was a swimmer. The other one was a cheerleader. I don't know a whole lot about swimming or cheerleading, so I just say go, try hard, do good, swim fast or whatever. Does your dad know much about swimming, and is he just supportive? He just wants to see you do well?
I'll give him so much credit. He realized he didn't know a lot about swimming or water polo. So he asked other parents. He talked to coaches. He did everything that he could to inform himself better. He learned more about CIF than I did. That way, he would know how I would get there, what I would qualify, how I would get to finals, like everything he knew.
That's awesome. Let me ask you this. I know because you're a water polo player as well. Has your dad tried to get you to do flag football?
No, he won't let me.
No? Ironically.
I'm great in the water. I should stay in the water.
How did you first start? I'm just curious. Did you just want to? Did your parents say, hey, just try it out? When did you first start swimming, and how did it all come about?
Well, I've only been swimming competitively for about 2.5 years.
Okay.
I've been playing club polo for 3, but before that, I did synchronized swimming for 6.5 years.
Wow.
So I did that through, I saw an ad in the city, the Riverside, city papers over the summer one, and my mom was like, you want to do this? I was like, sure. And I did the city lessons, and while I was doing the city lessons, one of, the RAQ coaches, Riverside Aquettes, was like, hey, you want to come join our club? And I was like, sure. So I ended up doing that till 6th grade, and then I transitioned to club water polo swimming.
Oh my goodness. Synchronized swimming. Brooke, I would have never guessed that. That's how you got your start in the pool.
Yeah.
All right, Brooke, finally here. So what do you think it's going to take to maybe bring home some hardware from CIF? What do you think you have to do well to have some great swims?
Well, obviously competition is going to be great. I know some of my friends from club swimming, Lucy Quinto, Lauren Rodriguez, Brooke Wiley, they're all Division 4. I know they are doing the same events I am. So I just know, I know who my competition is. I know I need to go out and do well. I carbo loaded the night before, but I really intensify that. So I only eat protein 3 to 4 days out. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm making sure I sleep. And for swimming, running, you taper. So your workouts get a little bit less yardage, more sprints, turns, really working on technique. Mm-hmm. And I'm just really working on fine tuning my strokes and my tempo.
That's awesome, Brooke. Well, best of luck coming up at CIF. 2 individual events, 2 relays as well. It's been a record-setting season so far. So regardless of what happens at CIF, it's already been a success for you, Brooke, this season. And again, just a freshman. Unbelievable. So that is Brooke Batdorf from the Norte Vista swim team here on the Inland Sports Show. Again, thank you so much, Brooke, and best of luck at CIF at Mount Sac.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Inland Sports.